Hey, Katrina here from Scrappy Horses, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm starting a new series, 5-Minute Fridays, and I'm going to try to continue that through September. So come join me every Friday, and let's see what we can get done in a 5-minute video. Today, we're going to look into dressing up die cuts. So how many different ways can we come up with to embellish die cuts? So we take these plain Jane die cuts and we turn them into something that looks more like this. Let's get started. Number one, we can heat emboss. Now this is a fun technique. I just take this die cut that says hello into my Versamark pad and then sprinkle some embossing powder on. I can use any color I like, pull it up, and use my heat gun. Now here I'm just popping it onto a post-it note, the sticky side. It seems like it kind of holds it in place and then I don't have to burn my fingers holding it. That's always a good thing. Now speaking of embossing, we can always use embossing folders. This adds a lot of texture and fun, and especially if after you've embossed them, you add a little bit of ink. You can check out the texture here. Isn't that fun? So next, we're going to ink. And ink always adds something a little special. As you can see, you can rub it around the edges. Whenever you rub ink around the edges of anything, it draws the eye inward. You can also rub some of that ink over that embossing, and that will bring out your embossing. Inking edges, especially when you're using a white core paper, will give your project a more finished look. Here's a money-saving tip for you. Buy a large round sponge, cut it into 8 smaller sponges, write the name of your color on it, and you'll have more sponges for less money. Here's idea number 4. To give flowers or other elements a little more dimension, just curl them up. You can use a pencil, a little dowel rod, any sort of round tool will work for this. Next, let's talk about layering. A fun way to change the way something looks is the order in which you layer it. Also, using dimensional tape will also give your die cut a different look. You'll notice here that as I layer this, I use the embossed pieces in the middle of it just to add a little bit of interest. I didn't put both flowers together, and I'm sorry I got this off screen, but you'll see it here in a minute, that one flower is laying a layer above the other. And finally, my favorite way to embellish die cuts, or to change die cuts, is to embellish them. I love getting out all the little bits and pieces, ribbons, twine, buttons, gems, sparkles, anything you can find. And basically I'm just pulling little snippets of things from my desk. Here I'm just taking a little bit of ribbon that I've cut, and as you saw, I just kind of laid it up there and cut it right next to it. Nothing hard or fancy about that. Next I'm coming in with some gems, I believe. These are just some Bo Bunny gems. And again, I'm a little bit off there, but you can tell what I'm doing, I think. Add those in there on the flowers. This next little piece I'm just adding a little button there to the top with a little flyaway. Give it sort of a little whimsical look. And now a couple of quick little embellishments on our second little birdhouse. Hey, thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this quick video, so it didn't take up too much of your time on a Friday. Come and join me again next Friday for another 5-minute video. Hey, you're always welcome here at Scrappy Horses. I invite you to subscribe to my channel and check in anytime you like. Have a great day.